Did you know that Elon Musk once hinted that a man had already traveled to the future and never came back? During a private conference, he reportedly spoke about someone who saw what awaits humanity and chose not to return. At first, no one took it seriously, but soon after, an unknown individual began uploading strange videos online, claiming to be that very man. His name is Javier, and according to him, he lives in the year 2027, a time where humanity no longer exists. Empty cities, silent streets, no voices, no movement, no life. Javier says he woke up one day to find the entire world gone, and himself trapped in a timeline where mankind had simply disappeared. But if this is real, how can we still be watching his videos? In his earliest recordings, Javier walks through the streets of Valencia, Spain. Shops are open, cars are parked, but there are no people, not a single one. No sound of traffic, no burns, no wind. He films for hours. Museums, airports, empty hospitals, and government buildings, all frozen in time. It looks too real to fake. Reflections, shadows, changing weather, everything behaves naturally. At first, skeptics claimed these were just CGI simulations or staged locations. But then came the impossible part, the timestamps. All of Javier's uploads appeared to originate from devices that technically shouldn't exist yet, connected to networks that no longer respond. Javier describes his reality as a paradox, a split world. He claims he exists in the same physical locations as we do, but in another timeline, one where humans have vanished. He can enter our buildings, see our history, but cannot cross into our time. In one video, he walks into the White House. No guards, no staff, lights still on. In another, he explores Red Square in Moscow, completely deserted. Then, the Louvre in Paris, priceless paintings still hanging, but no visitors. And then came the most chilling moment, the Vatican Archives. He claims the halls are intact, but guarded by invisible security fields. He said he found a chamber, sealed off, that contained records of the event, the supposed cause of humanity's disappearance. He never showed the inside, only the heavy door, and the words scratched onto it. The world didn't end, it was rewritten. Weeks after that discovery, Javier began receiving something new. Radio signals. Faint, distorted transmissions echoing through the empty air. He said they didn't come from Earth, they came from beneath it. The frequencies repeated the same phrase, over and over, in multiple languages. Do not interfere with time. At first, he thought it was a malfunction, but when he traced the source, it led him to a forgotten military base near the coast, completely submerged in water. Inside, he found signs of recent power, screens flickering with data, security cameras tracking him, even though there was no one there. The final clip he uploaded before disappearing again shows something terrifying. A countdown on one of the monitors, labeled Vessel Activation. No one knows what happened to him afterward. His channel went dark for 6 days. Then a new video appeared, with no sound, no speech, only static, and the words, "They're already here." Recently, Javier made a new announcement. He gave a date, November 27th, 2025. According to him, that's when everything changes. A massive object, 24 kilometers long, is approaching Earth. He insists it's not an asteroid, not a comet, but something controlled. He calls it the vessel. He says it will appear in our skies as a shadow before dawn. And when it arrives, time will split again. The world will divide into those who perceive truth and those who vanish into silence. At first, scientists dismiss this as internet fiction. But then something strange began happening. Astronomers across private observatories started reporting unexplained trajectory anomalies, an object moving erratically beyond Neptune, accelerating toward Earth. The same object Elon Musk hinted about in his archived post from years ago. A message that simply read, "It's already here." Who is Javier really? There are three major theories, each darker than the last. Theory 1, Javier is a time anomaly, a survivor of a timeline that collapsed. He exists because a quantum event split reality, leaving him stranded in an echo of Earth. Theory 2, he's part of a government experiment, evidence of classified time simulation technology designed to test global disaster responses. Theory 3, he's not human at all, but an emissary, set to warn us from the other side of the simulation. His words, his timestamps, and even his metadata are part of the signal, a countdown hidden in plain sight. And that brings us back to the beginning. If Elon Musk was right, if someone has seen the future and refused to return, then maybe Javier isn't showing us what will happen. Maybe he's showing us what's already happened. So what does it all mean? If Javier truly lives in 2027, in a world where humanity has vanished, then every message, every video he sends us might be a bridge between timelines. Perhaps he's trying to warn us. Perhaps he's trying to wake us up. Or perhaps he's the last observer, the one who stayed behind to witness the silence. Either way, his story forces us to ask a single terrifying question. What if the end already happened, and we just haven't noticed yet? Follow Motiv-Aitor, the voice beyond time, the logic within the mystery, because knowledge is the last signal.